Hello everyone, welcome to the progression stage of Hidden Aspect. This is progress 1. So far all we've gotten is a main menu and a slight look of the interface for interacting with objects. Alright, let's get into it, shall we? First up, I'm going to show you something called the Kismet. If you don't know what that is, you haven't used GDK before. Anyways, this is called an event trigger. And the event trigger is when the level is loaded and visible. And what it does, it travels into toggle cinematic mode. And what toggle cinematic mode is, restricts the character's movements, so he won't be able to look around, move around, jump, etc. And then it is told to open a GFX movie. A GFX movie is a SWF file. For those of you who don't know what a SWF file is, it is a flash file. And that is used embedded in browsers and such like that, and yeah, a lot of people use it to make games, and yeah, it's quite a useful program. Within this SWF file are things called FS commands, and when you trigger the FS commands within the SWF file, it sends a signal to the Kismet. So it triggers the FS command quit, and once that FS command is triggered, it will send to this console command, causing the game to exit. The same with this one, FS command begin. It begins the sequence of open to the next level. This is to play the sound effect that triggers when you actually push the play button and toggle the music that plays in the background. A matinee, well, it's to play sounds and make motion and stuff like that. So, alright, well, enough of that. Let's carry on. I could show you the next level Kismet, but there is a lot more to it, and I'd be droning on for hours and hours, and you don't want to get into that. Alright, to play it properly, you're going to have to go on PC, play on PC, because if you just play it through the actual software here, you won't be able to get to the next stage. Now there is a level intro, I don't mind that, but when loading to the next level, it has a loading screen, and I'm hoping I can get rid of that and just keep it at black. Right, get your own cursor here, and the nice background that you've probably all seen before if you've been following me. Alright, now the quit function I've already showed you in Kismet, so I'm not going to bother to close it and open it again. If you click that, it will just end the application. Resume. Resume does not have an FS command at the moment because I haven't gotten that far into it. I'm learning this as I go, and I don't think I'll add this in resuming a load and save function in the prototype for October. If I didn't say it already, this prototype is due in October. If you like this music and you haven't heard it before, there is a video somewhere in this channel with the full song. So let's just get into it, shall we? There was that loading screen I mentioned. Alright. And I have gained control. Alright, so far there is no furniture except for lights and light switches. When the actual game starts, you'll be waking up in your bed. And you'll be like, oh, looking at the roof, and you know, little matinee there, or whatever you call it. Okay, this was made by me in Maya, textured in Mudbox, very quickly textured in Mudbox, and you can see that right here. You see that nice little block there? This will all be redone once the game is final, and I have got time to do some touches. You can see I've used the projection tool on Mudbox. Anyway, here is the interface for interacting with every object. The music was a little distorted. Now the thing is, that music will play just at random intervals, and I did that specifically so that it confuses the player. Most games have a signal of music to show that you've made progress, you've done something. But if it's just randomly doing riffs all the time, it's just going to confuse the hell out of the player. Well, I'm hoping. Anyways, back to the interface. So far, this is the only item that has an interface thing at the moment. So I click on this, and you get prompted this, the examine tool. Self-explanatory. You examine what you're looking at. And use. Use is exactly, you use this whatever you're looking at. This doesn't apply to everything. You say you find a cup and you click on use. The player will respond to you by, will think, how am I going to use this? So not everything's going to be usable. But if you want to use an item with something else, you can go to combined. And of course collect. Now collect and combine don't have a function at the moment because I couldn't think of anything clever to do with a light switch with combining and collecting. And cancel is just to cancel the prompt. So if I go to use, you use it. Okay? Now there is a bug. At this moment you can bring up the menu multiple times. I'm not going to do that because it's a pain in the ass. Now this is going to be the original way to use objects. You just push E and then it will go straight to it. Now as you may or may not notice, this light has different functions. This has light shafts and it adds a nice foggy feel. See, if I was to back off into the corner, a nice environment. I'll turn this light back on and see if you can notice the difference. So this is just a point light, a nice ambient light. But this one adds nice light shafts so it can actually, come out of the I'll just say the hallway there. You have to forgive me, it's 2 AM and I'm recording this and I'm knackered because I've been working on this all day. So that's it for now. Keep updated. I'll be posting this every time a lot of progress is made, specifically with the UI. Don't expect updates just for more objects to make the place look prettier, because right now I'm just working on getting the interface working. Picking up objects, combining objects, explaining objects. It's going to take quite some time. So wish me luck and stay tuned. Thanks for watching.